welcome. The Warchief of Light is live with another epic night of gaming, ass kicking, nerding out, and having fun. Hi, my name's Peebs, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peebs. And yes, tonight we are continuing 6.5. As you can see, I'm totally prepared. Totally. It's funny because I had like all day. I really tried to be all on the ball and everything. I tried. Okay, I tried. Actually, I was busy working on some shorts. I filmed 3 shorts. I filmed a video, and I'm hoping to get like a bunch out this week. I would, in a perfect world, okay, I get 2 long form videos this week. That's the goal. So like usual, no guarantees, but I'm gonna do my best. We got 1 at least coming this week. Pretty excited. So yeah, hi. I hope everyone's having a great night. We're going to be continuing with 6.5. While waiting for that, like usual, gaming news, the CEO of Unity has stepped down. Which, fuck around and find out. Bye, Felicia. I don't feel bad for that. That's someone who makes a fucking stupid amount of money who decided he wanted to fuck all indie developers. No. Not gonna feel, listen, no. I'm not even gonna fucking lose a 0.5 of a second of sleep over that. He can go fuck himself. Yes, I know we're choosing spice already today. Second big piece of news that came out, well, I got a list. I'm just tired. Second big thing, BlizzCon. See if there's anything revealing on this. Announced their DLC packages. If you're like, Peebs, what the fuck? What do you mean DLC packages? Well, Blizzard every year has a convention, typically, and they have a list of shit that you can get with your ticket. Now remember, these are included with the ticket. Okay, so this is for you at home who did not go to BlizzCon. Okay? That's what this is for. We have 39, and this is in CAD, so if you're in the US, this is cheaper, okay? As I'd say 30 and 50 if I had to guess, but again, CAD. So we're looking at a mount, a head thing, a banner, I don't know what the fuck that is, a pet, in their new game, some kind of little Benums, some Overwatch stuff, and a discount on the store, and some Hearthstone packs. Here we get 2 mounts, some banners, the Battle Pass, so if you're a Battle Pass player, that's nice. Season 7 for Overwatch, Battle Pass as well. Again, if you play the Battle Pass, this may be a cheap option for you. A bunch of packs and a bunch of stuff. A mount in Warcraft. A pet, a bunch of shit, okay? Hi, Jonathan. So, when I first seen this made me upset. I admit this. This is my first initial reaction. Okay? I am not a big fan of DLC in games that have a monthly fee. Generally speaking. And, I mean, we're talking $40 and $65. Again, CAD versus USD, but still, that's a lot of money in today's economy. And I had to, like, reel myself back in, okay? This makes me mad, but we just had a Final Fantasy convention, and none of these came with the ticket. Not one. We got a discount at the store for new emotes and stuff, and mounts and all kinds of stuff. And that same discount went to everybody. And add up everything you could have purchased, the number was higher. So, I don't like the practice, period. Okay? But I want people that would shit on Blizzard for this to keep the same energy on the other side. Because the reality is, Final Fantasy XIV pulled it worse. They did. And I'm sorry to say that out loud. They did. So keep the same energy. But again, you don't have to agree with this. I don't. The only one that kind of makes sense is this one because you get 2 battle passes. How much is the... Hold on. Diablo Battle Pass in CAD. How much is the Diablo Battle Pass? $10. Well, we'll say 12-ish CAD. How much is Season 7 Overwatch? $10. So again, we'll say 24 for math. That's literally the difference in the 2 prices. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. But all I'm saying is keep the same energy. You can be upset about this, but keep the same energy because both are in the wrong here. In my humble ass opinion. So, what are we doing today? They do. Okay, but you also spend a monthly fee. And we also now know that Final Fantasy XIV is their #1 product, financially. Again, all I'm asking is to keep the same energy. To me, both are wrong. Now, Final Fantasy XIV. Am I going for a ride? No. I don't think so. I'm confuzzled. I don't think so. Before we hold on to your hat. Okay. Oh, I am going for a ride. I thought that... Listen, I need a nap. That's what I need. This is what happens. I spent most of the day playing Baldur's Gate. Again. I know. I wanted to play 14, but I knew I was at this spot, so I was like, no, just finish it and it'll be good. I finished my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate, and dude, some of the choices I made, I regret. Like, I made them different from the first run, and I regret them. So I'm on my Dark Urge good run now, and I tried to romance Karlach, and she wasn't taking it. Maybe I'm too early in it, but she wasn't going for it. So I romanced Lae'zel. And Lae'zel's the minute you start romancing her, she's great. That's all she was scared. Okay? I like her very much so far. Either way, Final Fantasy XIV. So, we just finished the dungeon. We just found out who Golbez really is. Yes, we know we've got to fight Zeromus. Prepare to brave the dark. Okay, so we know all that's coming. Okay.
I had hoped to bear witness to the moment our salvation is realized. But nothing must be left to chance. I will stop you here, no matter the cost.
Oh, the music. Oh. So Y'shtola took her LB3.
Wounded as I am, I I knew that I would be hard-pressed to fight you on equal terms. And so I lured you to this place, where the advantage is mine.
There we go, get some proper evil numbers. Oh yes, I remember, okay.
The Archfiends live?
Impossible. Scarmelione and Barbariccia were sealed in Memoria, while Cagnezzo and Rubicante died in the Source.
You're not wrong. They are not the true Archfiends, but shades born of their residual ether.
If they are shades, then their strength will pale in comparison. Even should they fight as one, we may yet prevail.
Sean talking some.
We'll tend to the Archfiends. Go and put...
You'll do no such thing.
You told me right the fuck off, okay?
Go! We'll join...
That's right, Golbez. Suck it. I go right between his legs. This scene is so much better as a Lala. Oh my god, that scene's so much better as a Lala.
It is too late. Zeromus will awaken, and it shall devour any who come between it and its desire. Your companion is no exception.
I am the Warchief of Light. Who the fuck do you think you are, sir?
I wouldn't be so sure.
Ishtola coming in my fucking defense. Love that. It's so cute.
Time and again, she has faced insurmountable odds.
There's my husband. Say something nice. Okay, that was so cool. Say something
No
nice.
matter how hopeless things seemed, she's never given up the fight.
My man. I have a potato snack.
So long as she has strength of will to forge on, then so too shall we.
He's an actual fucking dragon.
For we
You
believe
know what I mean?
in her, and she believes in us.
Zero. Straight up. Love that.
And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
No, I didn't, Calvin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Trinity, you got me excited. And before we continue, Zero's heals are fight friendly. Love that. What is this darkness, cold and all consuming? Where am I?
Where all
must return to my world, to my home where my kin await. What do you mean? Return to your... What don't I know? Yes, I must return. I return, and none shall stand in my way. Okay, that's cool. No fucking way. That's neat. Listen. Release as Jaya. Be gone from my sight. That's a fair statement, though. The music's pretty good. I will never ever get sick of how they nail making grouping up canon, regardless of where you end up. Okay, that is incredible. They just made a dance version of Final Fantasy IV music. You hear the nuances of it. A banger. Alright. I remember your attempt at Run at Zero Miss. Here's payback. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna say a little prayer. Don't suck. Bam. See the original experience. Let's go. It's classic, right? At least it feels like to me. It feels like it's... Even when I didn't play Final Fantasy IV, you can still tell it's a Final Fantasy game, right off the top of your head. And secondly, you can tell that it's a classic. It feels like you're storming a dungeon. I understand why maybe the newer generations like old, dated, simple. Agreed. But we like it because it's that. Alright. Whew. If you can read the chat, I just put, oh boy, I'm not nervous. Tank's coming in blind too. We should be fine. I played 4 only music. That's what that looks like, a big tank. That has been showing me something. I feel like I probably shouldn't be there. Don't like that. Follow my guys, okay. Stand up. Oh shit. You did good. Oh fuck, it's still happening. Okay. Nope. Spot. We're gonna play in an empty spot. Okay. Yeah, you guys are... The music is fucking incredible. Alright, let's pedal there. Oh! Uh-oh, ow. We're doing okay, we're doing alright, we got it. Only one fuck up so far. Music is fucking good. This is the right balance, okay? If you're looking for the right balance, this takes a classic, brings it to a modern twist. Okay, I'm gonna have to go play in the balls. And listen, we already know Final Fantasy does not like us playing the balls. Sure why. Travesty. Shit! Right, reality is alright, don't like that. Hold on. Go. Neither side. Why are you moving? No puddles. Yeah, the music is very well for that. It does a really good job of giving that sense of urgency. No, this music is perfect. And not in like the it's not life-changing, but like it's incredible. It really takes something classic, something that feels good, reminds us of our first dungeon ever. Okay, what the fuck is that? Over here with some Doritos. Ah, don't like that! Shit! Yes, death. That's whose fault is that? That was mine. Okay, I was close though, I admit that. I'm pretty proud of what I did there. Plate my Doritos. Alright, we're doing it. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. Where's the ball? The ball's right there. We're gonna follow it. Fool me once. Aha! Your girl knows what she's doing. So smart. Shit! I stepped in that. It was my fault. Blood for the blood lily. That is quite fun, I like it. That is him. Yes! One death, first run, saw nothing of it. I am so happy. Oh, it's fractured. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh. Alright, let me see. We're gonna give it to the tank because he's like me, a newbie. Oh. Okay. Just like Final Fantasy IV. Saved by my husband. Fit ending. I am better now. Thank you, dear. On the snoot, love that. Fire for my girl. Golbez. Who could have predicted? Final Fantasy IV.
Like all void sent, Zeromus cannot be killed. Sealing it in Memoria is the only way.
So y'all convinced him? Just want to know like the story. An ugly ass. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I got to see how that ended. Okay.
That it should come to this. I failed my dear friend. Fell for the Ascian's ploy and unleashed the darkness.
We all fell for the Ascian's ploys more than once, friend.
And after an eternity of waiting, I find myself on my knees. How disappointed must you be in me? in the foolishness and futility of it all.
Definitely does, Calvin.
No, I will not let it be for naught. I will not allow you to pass. I will triumph in my crusade.
There is no triumph to be found in this madness. Even if the veil were to be unraveled, it would not undo what darkness has done to the world. Nor would it bring Golbez back. From his slumber, you know there is no return. You're weak and imperfect. You know it in your heart. In spite of this, do you truly believe that you can save everyone? Are you sure you will not fail?
You mean it reminds me of Xenos? No. No! This is Final Fantasy IV's storyline. Like, to me, like, they're very, very clear, very, very distinct. One is a hatred to hate. This guy is really just the same victim we've seen 110 other times. He is Van Belsar. He is everyone on the first. He is... Do you see what I mean? Like, he really is someone who tried to fix a really shitty situation. And to be fair, the situation is shit. It's all shit. Like, to relive the shit constantly.
I'm no better. Weak and imperfect and plagued by doubt. Which is why I need friends to walk beside me.
I love that sentence. That is growth. That's the organic feel of growth too, not the kind of forced one we've seen in some of the older patches. This feels good.
Light? But how?
This is proof that I believe in others, and they in turn believe in me. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair. Be it in a ruined city locked in ice, or a world drowning in light, it was with faith in one another that life endured.
Okay,
I see it clearly now.
I also like that it's still tying into the story of Endwalker. That is the point, right? That's, while it was told to us in a different way with Median. This is it. This is the same story told twice in different ways. We're hammering home that one, you are okay if you've got your friends with you, and two, you can come from absolute despair. Love it. Love
You
it,
think we
love
are
it,
capable
love it.
of the same?
It won't be easy. Having lived too long as Void Sent, we've forgotten how to trust.
She's still smiling.
But one thing is certain. If Zeromus succeeds and everyone dies, we'll never have the chance to try. You asked me to join hands with you once, and I refused. I cannot take back that mistake. But I can extend to you the same offer. We can be better than we have been.
You know, that's actually a solid sentence too. We can be better than we've been. You grow, you change, you learn, you move on. So that's like solid. It's like if you're looking for a quote to write down in your like journal of awesome quotes, that's it. We can be better than we've been.
course. You were the Memoriat we met all those years ago. Yes, I remember now. We hoped you would join us in our quest to end the Contra Memoria. But you rejected us outright. It left both of us discouraged. Golbez most of all. If we could but overcome the fear that has shaped and divided us, we could change everything. Even in the midst of that terrible war, he never stopped believing in others. Not even at the end.
You're Golbez now. If you would live up to his name, then you must trust in people as he did.
I cannot forgive what you have done to my sister. But she may yet be saved. If you can help us see her safely home and protect the source, then...
As Zero's friends, we should gladly share what knowledge we have to help you restore the Void.
You truly believe the world of old can be ours again?
I do. So long as we work together.
Maybe the world of old, or a world of better. But anyway, this plotline directly aligns with Final Fantasy IV, and we slipped Endwalker in it to slide it, like, and the music change here. Excellent. Excellent.
We will disperse Zeromus's essence once more. The instant we do, you must call to Ashdaya.
Understood.
Woo! On your back, that must have hurt.
Zero!
Don't kill Zero.
The suffocating darkness, like that of the rift. Impenetrable, disorienting, untethered, and drifting further away.
Be strong, Zero. Don't give up. Hold fast to yourself. Look to the light within.
Okay, you can hear them.
Your place isn't alone in the dark, Zero. Not anymore.
Okay. Power of friendship, love that. Power of light. That's right. She sucked up all the good stuff, and here she is using it.
Of course. With this power
She could
from
be our-
beyond the rift, I can do it. I can save everyone.
She might be our warrior of light. Of this realm. Oh, we got a costume change. We've got a paladin. Ah! I love this!
Golbez, if you would make amends, then lend me your strength.
She is our new meteor. Cecilia. 0 is Cecil. Correct. Our dark turned light. She can glam the hat. I said hold on to your hat.
Ashdaya! Hear my voice and return to me!
Oh, Vitra. That. I'm coming, brother. I'm coming.
Have care. Zeromus makes to resurrect.
Not if I have anything to say about it. No more, fiend!
I like the hairstyle too, very much. But I like the dark paladin look so much more. Like, it's like paladin with an edge. I fucking love that. I fucking love that armor. I fucking love that so much.
You're safe now, Ashdaya. You're safe.
And the boots are practical. God, that armor looks good. A little smile. She looked really good there. That was real pretty.
To my sister, I shall offer up the eye in this vessel. We dragons bring forth progeny with our very life force. That which my eye harbors should be enough to grant her corporeal form. Of course,
Given his eye
this
for her.
means I shall no longer have control over this vessel. I must ask you escort Ashdaya to the surface in my stead.
We came to bring her home, and we'll do just that. You have my word.
Punchy, punchy, hand, hand. We know it's serious business.
Thank you. At long last, we shall be together again.
I'm doing okay. I did good until I seen the baby. Ah.
Where are you going?
That's right, Zero. You fucking tell him.
Our world may yet be restored. I thought it an impossible dream once, but having witnessed your miracles, I cannot help but believe. Nevertheless, I am the villain who wrought this tragedy. And in my misguided crusade, I compounded my sins. My place is not at your side.
Place actually is.
Regardless of how you may feel, by lending me your strength,
You
you've
know.
made amends. You've earned a new beginning. It's up to you what we become to one another.
Ah, stop it.
What we couldn't do yesterday, we might still do today. Working together.
Just makes me want to get a haircut.
And should we
I
want
would
for
look like
strength,
shit like that.
we need only rally more like-minded souls to our cause. So let's take the first step. The two of us.
Yeah, she very well could have been his son. Give a finger because he's little, please. Oh, okay, that's fine. What do you do to the body? I was worried it would. I'm gonna be honest. That's a great comment. Calvin says Final Fantasy XIV has not lost its touch with the story. And I'm going to admit I thought they did. Okay? While the patches kind of seemed very good, there's nothing wrong with them, but they felt pretty middle of the road. And it kind of felt like we had lost that. We lost Endwalker. We started getting a lot more Dawn Trail. But this was great. This is good. I like this very much. Oh, talk to the baby! Oh no, I can't talk. That's it. Uninstall. Can't talk to the baby. Never again shall be parted. Never again. Let's go talk to Istola. As Dia lives the miracle made by the unique nature of the world. Yet the transmits, I shall leave with Zero. They'll need more use of it in the source. Okay. I've already seen Vershawn safely to Vitra. Many would be heartbroken if their little brother failed to return home. Yeah, that's fair. Zero, what do you got for me? Never did I imagine that the light I bore could bring such change. As our domains are shaped by the innermost desires, perhaps is a reflection of hope that quickened in my heart. And also the fact that she's a paladin. Of all, like, to match the paladin theme, the 0.51 is the most Endwalker patch we've gotten yet. It's also the most Final Fantasy IV patch we've gotten. Because, I mean, if you played it, this story lines exactly up. And I think they really did a perfect job in this patch of weaving the two. Where if you haven't played 4, you don't know what's going on. you don't understand the references. Where us, we're like, oh my god, that happened there, I remember. Oh my god, this, it ended the same way. You know what I mean? Like, they really, really weaved that in together very well. Yet yours, you and yours, treated me with kindness. As a friend, and through your friendship, I have found a new beginning. I am forever in your debt. Money. It's the perfect transition. I think the transition did very, very well. Because if you didn't play 4, there's no way that you would have felt lost, that you would have had reservations, that you would have been like, I don't get it. No, you got it. Every bit. Every second of it, you got it. You understood where it's coming from. No, it really did good. And again, the Endwalker theme is super strong. The fact that she's a paladin above everything, again, it matches Final Fantasy IV, but, like, it also is Endwalker's theme. Like, excellent. Hold on. I'll show you guys something in a minute I just found. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's cute. Ah.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbears?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ashdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm.
Fair.
If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
Come adventure in Dawntrail? Please. Please. I know you won't. You'll restore your world.
I've learned
like,
much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbears, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
It
I
makes
suppose
sense,
it's
but
farewell
I
for now.
liked her. Okay? She would have been a perfect companion in Dawntrail. Her eagerness to learn and...
Be sure
It
to
would have
share
been
with
great.
Golbears what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation,
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes.
Sorry, my husband sent me something.
Ah, speaking of which...
What are you doing?
From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born. Come forth, my servant.
Okay, listen, I'm disappointed. How dare you? How dare you not do it like you did the first time? How dare you? Offended.
I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before.
Offended.
Are we clear? Nidana provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
That was kind of fourth wall breaking. I'm afraid you stole the two now.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you. When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan. The First and on the Moon. A lengthy list.
Well, you saved their world too.
A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus. If used to augment darkness in the First, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
I'm so cute. 13th is in good hands.
Come what may, we will see it restored. And should we need a helping hand, I hope we can count on you once more.
Yes, absolutely. She even bends down to my level because I'm little. Oh, yes! There was more there, that's true.
Sad though it is to say farewell, 'tis past time we return home. Pray, climb upon my back.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right here. I know it's in the middle of the quest. I'm very, very sorry. I can no longer wait. I need to use the washroom. 2 minutes, and I will be right back. I'm sorry. I need to go. I'm red again. Hold on. Oh, much better. Okay, sorry about that. Listen, I was starting to squirm in the chair. We all know what starting to squirm in the chair means. It means we are past time. You gotta go. Listen, I had kids. Once you hit that mark, you gotta go. It's pull over on the side of the highway time. So So, anyway, take a second. Let's fix a drink. By the way, if you're looking for something sweet, but not like stupid sweet, first of all, I'm a big fan of SodaStream. I like the fizzy water. But again, if you're looking for something sweet, we get a Squirt. This one's Kool-Aid, or you can get the other one is Tang. I like orange, okay? And then squirt it in. Squirt. Oh, that one had a very little squirt. Close enough. There you go. Sweet, fizzy little drink. Yeah, the bladder waits for no one. It gives no fucks. I don't even think it's fun. Like at work, when I go to the office, I physically need to pee before I leave and then pee when I get back. It's a half-hour drive because I'm not gonna make it. It's too bad. During the day, I'm drinking coffee. Can't do it. All right, give me a second. Blow my nose. Okay, we're good. Now, before we continue, okay, I'm not making predictions because I know better. But if you didn't see FanFest's Dawn Trail, up to this point, we are halfway through 6.5. I have no fucking idea what Dawn Trail's about. Not a clue, not a hint, not a story drop, nothing, except for, Kryle getting a letter. That's it. Like, just saying, they're keeping it under wraps. I'll give them credit where it's due, but I'm just saying. That might change, but right now, that's what I got. Okay, the Tang is stronger than the Kool-Aid. Squirt less. Trinity, yes. Flow is everywhere. 85 times over.
Till we meet again.
It depends. It depends on your reaction to sucralose, right? Everything is with sucralose or Splenda. That's how they sweeten them. Their concentrate. It's up to you how you deal with that.
No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
Do you see how it's almost the same scene at the beginning of Endwalker with Meteor? Facing the moon and... Not bad. Not bad. Loporits! Okay, hold on. Talk to the husband. No husband there. To think, it all began with simple treasure hunts. Gods, I could sleep for a week. Facts. Yangji and the Loporits are commended for their seal held fast. Talk to Mapping Way. I pity there's ready to employ combat supporters. Still, everyone's safe, that's all that matters. Yangji. We have waited your return with bated breath, and as should be apparent, naught of note secured in your absence. Living Way. Welcome back, everyone. While you were away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Through it, we could observe the furious battle with Zero Miss. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. And we couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain you were safe and sound. Thank the heavens. Dear, I hope Azaya is safe too. And Zero? In a word, yes. We could not return Azaya to her original form. Vitra granted her a new vessel. Her circumstances are unique, but nevertheless gives hope. Will she grow? Please no. Zero, who she's chosen to remain in her world, and see what we can do to restore it. So the light shines hopes into the midst of the darkness. Perhaps our search into the environments capable of supporting life would be used in the 13th. There's a thought. A day may come when the people of the Source and the 13 work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate more useful technology. Don't let us detain your what the fuck is that word? Cavalcade? Don't let us detain you from your cavalcade of brilliant ideas. We'll see the gate closed and seal deactivated and go home. Get some rest. That includes you, Idionger. As thou dost command, pray convey our gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. 'Twould seem Vitra is preparing to depart. Let us descend to the Tower of Babel. Upon arriving to Garlemald, 'twould be... What? Idionger. Upon arriving in Garlemald, 'twould be meet to inform Julius of our mission's outcome. Let us seek out him in the cavalcade. Cavalcade. You made that up. I know you didn't. I've gotten into the habit of... There's a guy on my team, okay? At work. I work 99.9% of the time with Quebecers. And once in a while, they'll throw out an expression that is extremely uniquely Quebec. And every single time... No. Every single time, I will look at them and go, you made that up, didn't you? I'm like, no, I promise you it's a word. You made that up. I think it was, what was it? The word they had used. Le rez-de-chaussée. We were doing something in a basement. And I was like, rez-de-chaussée. Like, yeah. The fuck is a rez-de-chaussée? They're like, it's the ground floor of a building, like a big building, ground. You made that up. No, I didn't. So I tease him, and now they use it all the time, and I'm like, I've been on this project 2 years. Where did this come from? Oh, the twins.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Yeah, the tang is much stronger than the Kool-Aid. It's good, though. Sophistry is my new work.
So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Speaking of the 12...
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
She made a friend. Zero took your words to heart. She did.
Really? I don't remember saying anything profound. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us.
Like, I admit, being somebody who is bilingual, and I mean, I'm bilingual to a point where, like, I type 80 to 90 words a minute in English, 65 to 70 in French. Like, I am very bilingual. My accent's not recognizable in English, or at least it's very small. Same in French. My accent is Canadian, it's Acadian, but you don't hear Anglophone in it. And, like, so right down the middle. And I promise you, when we get to the big complicated words of both languages, I nope out of that. No way. Nope. You figure that out.
But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead? I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask.
Cold sucks. Let's not fight that. Cold sucks. Been there, done that. About to do it again in a couple weeks.
100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
Why doesn't Peebs want to live in Ishgard? Right there. If it was me, it'd be somewhere fucking warm. Okay, so there's your setup for Dawn Trail, kinda, right? Uh-oh, listen to the music. This is the true end, right?
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Uh-huh.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alice.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
To us,
This is
it
correct.
is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
See what I mean? They're kind of setting up that next step, and that's kind of what it is. We finished the big bad. We've dealt with Endwalker. We're setting it up. Okay, it's cute.
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Crotchino. Listen, you're not getting away from that name, ever.
Then it
They
seems
decided
we are
to
all
make your
bound
name
for
Crotch.
Sharlayan. Upon arriving, let us seek out Atheles at the Rostra and have her notify Father.
Bye. I'm gonna try to convince Estienne to put on his nice white shirt for us. Yeah, you're right, Daggett. This looks like a, this looks like the curtain call. Very much looks like the curtain call. Like, hey, we're gonna touch all the bases, gonna say bye-bye, thank him, and then start to see, like, oh, go somewhere warm on here. You see what I mean? Like, they're threading it. Remember when Garlemald was depressing? It still is. Listen, I'm Canadian. That snow's depressing. It's also why a lot of people here have seasonal depression. I'm not one of them, but like I can tell you that I feel much better in March than I do in January. fucking snow. You'll never convince me that snow is good, okay? I'm sorry. No. Yes, you know what you're in store for. Exactly. It also doesn't help that we got the information of Dawn Trail before. And I know that I've never experienced a release of an expansion like following it like this. So I'm also looking for it, right? If the only hint that we would have gotten at all would have been Cryo, right? The hinting of somewhere warm, it wouldn't have brought a bell in my head if I didn't know Dawn Trail was coming. I didn't see Meteor in his new look, which, man, going towards the beach, right? So there's a little bit of bias there too, I have to admit. I don't like Charlene's nice, but the Crystarium to me is too different. Like, they're not the same. I'm a sucker for those plants. I'm a sucker for, like, beautiful. Elpis, to me, was the jawbreaker. That beauty. There's Mr. Crotchino. Apologies that I have kept you. I trust you won't object that the Scholar Multishang also attends. My incorrigible children, why are you not assisting in Garlemald's reconstruction? Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Warchief has news she'd like to share with you. It's good to see the twins back into their garb. So the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first, a technological triumph that could have ended in a catastrophic failure. But let us not dwell on hypotheticals. Thank you. Like the ether on the Isle of Ham, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was once fond of saying, and I'm inclined to agree in this instance. It has been established that world-ending crises and their reflection are connected to the calamities of the source. As such, strides you made to understand the nature of and affecting change in the reflection may one day be vital to mankind's preservation. The Forum will be eager to review your accounts thoroughly, and every drop of water serves to swell the river of knowledge. Might we prevail upon you for a comprehensive report, Y'shtola? It would be my pleasure. We will share these tidings with those who aided you, Koko Dankol, not least of all. Now, if you'll excuse me, we must be on our way. I'm glad we would speak together, and see you both later. The fact that the kids were excited. Okay, Y'shtola. Look! The baby! Alright, here it is. With that obligations, here are concluded. Oh, Nadana, what news of Thavnir? They've returned then. Wonderful. Rest assured, all is well with us. Is that so? We would be honored, of course. We shall relay this to the others. A great feast will be held at Razat Han to celebrate Ajaya's homecoming, and we've all been invited. I like food. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We've only just returned home. To leave again so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents. Facts. You guys are living. Stay home. With regret, I too must excuse my attendance. Prior commitment requireth I remain in Charlene for a time. Hideyoshi. I have no plans. I might as well visit the Radiant House while I'm there. How about you? I mean, to be fair, that was my actual reaction. That's the spirit. Oh wait, don't you go visit that, bring that to the first. And we like Estignan in Thavneria. So, I transfer light to dark between worlds. They'll need a command over the Crystal Tower, in which I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive at the Crystarium, the Central Tower, you should be able to round everyone up for you. Once you see the matters there, come see us at the Megduta. Give everyone else our regards. I was about to get a free lunch. Now I gotta wait. Y'all are not very nice. Just use that. Fucking love the Crystarium. Like, Charlotte is beautiful, don't get me wrong. This is an 11 out of 10 place, but like, we're not playing the same game. Even the music. Just look at that. Just a God, beautiful. Like, I can't do it. They're not, like, again, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, both of them. But I'm sorry, they're not the same. Housing in Crystarium, Charlene, Rosahan, and the moon. I think the moon makes the most sense. Story-wise, strictly. Okay? Strictly speaking, I think that's what makes the most sense. It's already set up, right? It's just a matter of, I mean, already set up story-wise, so.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing
the king, it took me a minute.
Lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Dang it, too much BG3. Took me a minute, Calvin.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And
listen,
yours.
her accent melts me. The way she pronounces those R's melts me.
Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant.
Melted.
Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within.
Oh, Daggett, absolutely. And trust me, I have learned you can make some real bad choices. On my first playthrough, I thought I made some poor decisions. No. Number 2? Holy shit. I hated myself by the end of that.
Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done. Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here, in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy. Thank you. While I make no promises at this stage, I shall rigorously explore the possibility.
Going from no
to
hope.
Explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are.
Oh, my baby girl!
I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
She's not here to see me.
Oh. Do I know you?
Promised to bring me coffee biscuits.
Ugh. I never agreed to anything of the sort.
Oh, you remember that.
Besides, coffee biscuits are old news. I'd rather try something else.
What? I thought you liked them too. Well, no matter. The second serving has something for every taste. So let's just go.
Enough about that. What were you talking about?
Oh, it's not the same? I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Harnessing darkness from the void. Oh, there's an idea.
She makes her sound a lot older.
Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Marine alone won't cut it. Next time, call on me as well, alright?
With pleasure. Absolutely. I wish they would just confirm them two as a couple. Fuck. Come to speak with Reen, have you? Well, don't keep her too long. I was planning a trip to Ilmeg, but knowing how devious the Fae folk can be, I asked her to join. I wouldn't mind visiting Amuro someday. It's been on my mind as of late, and it would be interesting to see where those lived in this time of the ancients, if only once. If I had Gaia's help, I wonder if it could take dark the same way Zero took light. I just want them to confirm. It's a mighty struggle, but a good faith and victorious in the end, and I doubt that not all people of Norvrand would cheer. They learn the warrior of darkness, but manage to save her own. I can't do her accent, I butcher it, but it's so pretty! I know you're a busy woman, so I won't keep you. Rest assured, we continue work has begun. Melts my heart. I think a major VA subbed in for V0's voice. Could be. I don't. I mean, the expansion would be neat. Oh man, I love those two so much. The only thing is, like, and I mean, it's not the VA, but like, I feel like the VA makes her sound older, more mature, which she's an Ascian, so she is. But the implication is that she's with Reen. Reen still has a very, very young sounding voice. Want food? Hook me up with the num-nums. There's the guy that sold me the stuff. Oh, the young kiddo. Cora says Stinia's with the young kiddo. Would you like to have a skewer, Mr. Daddy? Sure.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother.
Nidana!
Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
I don't care about such things.
Because he was your baby brother.
My little brother is...
And you are drunk.
Little and adorable.
Your baby brother.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
You are so loved too. In the first. Oh, he's had a few to drink too. That one's out cold. I'm now sneaking away.
Had enough of the revelry, have you?
Are you wearing your nice shirt for me? No. Okay.
So,
I accept.
what's next for our hero?
Bad behavior.
No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for.
Uh-huh. Correct.
You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a...
Shit! I hit the button too fast.
And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
I still can't with the... Where did our jumpy man get off to?
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
She still wants kittens. Please do it. Do it. Ah. The little baby roar. I love that. Right. 'Twas a lively feast. Pressed how much dear Vitra to his people. Well, I should, as much as I'd like to linger to pass part my tea, if you mean to depart as well, I suggest you call on Vitra before setting out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we've learned and everything we accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Till next time, take care. Do 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 do. I got to use that baby dragon. I love the baby dragon. You will sell me to the baby dragon every time. Oh. Warchief, I hope you enjoyed the festivities to be able to celebrate Asdaya's return when everyone was moving beyond words. Lest you wonder, I've chosen this vessel for now to better escort my sister about Radzat-Han. She leaves my true form without an eye, and I do not anticipate having the need of it immediate in the future. Long have I dreamt of showing Asdaya my beautiful city, a gleaming jewel born of unity, and shall I relish in every moment. Now then, I believe both your stolen and Nisinia embarked on their own respective journey. But what do you have your business elsewhere? If not, you are welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of import arise, we will inform you. Until such a day arise, I bid you take ease. I have meanwhile PTSD, like it's meanwhile shit. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Everything appears to be in order.
Big stretch.
Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully.
Little footstool.
Addressed to grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here.
Is it a map?
What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so that's a green mage, which I don't know much. What's a green mage? I'll have to look that up. And okay, I'll look. So I don't know much about green mage. Big boat. Someone made a video on it. Alright, we'll check it out. Again, we know he's coming. We are excited to have him.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. Well, this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes?
Okay.
Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
Alright, they set us up. Kind of makes me curious of what 6.52 will be. Let moonlight kiss this darkened shore as seaward drifts our gaze once more. Alright, again, an end and then a beginning. Love it. Alright, we did her. That's it. Again, my only question is... And I'm going to be honest with you guys for a second. Does this not feel like Endwalker is over? Does this not feel like the next step really is Dawn Trail? Right? We're not left any breadcrumbs of what could be that next step. So, I don't know. Obviously they got plans. Obviously they're going to send us on an adventure. But I really feel that this was an excellent ending. What I don't understand is why people didn't like this. Were you expecting to cry your eyes out? I mean, maybe. The last couple expansions in the patches had that, but... But really, this didn't do it. Like, I feel like everything was tied nicely into a bow. It is fan service up the ass for Final Fantasy IV. It's done correctly to a point where people enjoyed it and it weaved in well. I think the ending clearly reflected the thoughts, the themes, the feeling of Endwalker. Fuck, that's cute. Look at the little elephant. The other part, like I said, it's done extremely well. And it really just, it tied it together nicely. It reminded you of the journey. Well, Endwalker was, to me, 3 big parts. It was closing Garlemald as a story. It was about your journey itself, the curtain call of your journey. And thirdly, it was the series of despair, right? And this was a callback to that last story bit. The last, hey, listen, while you've been on this journey, the lesson still here remains that you can't give in to despair and that your friends will always be there for you, even if you've made mistakes and need to adjust. So, there's no big twist. The 3 things I noticed was there was no big plot twist. I don't think this needed a big plot twist. I don't feel like I needed a kick in the pants for this. To me, it was a proper ending. Those who hated Zero, which again, that's fine. That's, if you didn't like Zero as a character, to be fair, there are moments I didn't. I liked Zero a lot, but there are moments where I feel like she's learning her lessons a little too on the nose and a little too easily. Like, it didn't feel like a progressive learning. And then in the end, where she caps it all in together, felt really good. What else do we got? And people who love Xenos are mad. Because he's the only villain not getting a redemption arc. He doesn't need one. And I'm going to say something extremely controversial. A lot of villains shouldn't get one. Okay? It is perfectly fine to be evil for the sake of evil. Kefka did not get a redemption arc because Kefka is irredeemable. And let me give you another big example. Like, think about it when it comes to Emmett Selk. Emmett Selk The reason why he works so well is because you would do it. Or you know somebody that would. And while that's redeemable in some cases, the reality is Emmett Selk as a character is not good. He is not. And I find that giving him too much of that redeem, people start to be like, well, I mean, if I would make that decision, obviously it's like not so bad. Like, there's a bit of give and take where, yeah, it's okay to see someone's progression into the bad decision, but the bad decision's there. And he performed mass genocide, killing billions. It's not a good trait. And I think that if you redeem them all, you're reminded that you know what I mean? So I don't think it's a bad thing to have a moment where you don't feel like you could have walked that path. Was his last wish? Yeah, but it doesn't need it. A good storybook is the length it needs to be to tell the story. Whether that's 300 pages, 1,000, and I am perfectly fine not giving someone a massive arc. We did, what would you have gained, okay, if you found out Zero was beaten by his mother? That's a random example, okay? What would that given you? That doesn't change what he's done. If you're looking for a way to apologize for someone, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, Emmett's, like, again, if we use the example of Emmett Selk is not redeemable. He is not a good character. He's not a good person. Hades, or the Emmett Selk we met in Elpis, might have been. The one that we met in Shadowbringers is not. So. And I think it's also really good that they take a moment with Golbez and say, like, hey, no, you fucked up. Having him not come to our reunion at the end is a really solid example of you fucked up. Right? I mean, Zero is imperfect as well, because the reality of her is that she 100% did the same fucking thing. She refused him back then. So. More donut! So I'm excited to say that, no, let him not be redeemed and remember for the horrors that he put through, right? And just check something fast. Checking in my emails. The amount of emails that I get for LinkedIn is stupid. I have one person following me, and I follow them back. Like, I don't need the amount of emails that they send me for that. Alright, Derek. Okay. He's obviously part of it, and a big fat liar. He's waiting for word from Kryl. Oh, Warchief, 'tis good for you to come, but I'm afraid there is still no word from Kryl and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they could to compile the findings of our investigation, I shouldn't doubt, but between the Phantom Realm's etheric data and the Monument's epigraph, they wish they have much more to review. Now, while waiting for developments, I have a mind to pay Snogaeum a visit in the Omphalos. If you're the aren't. So we're gonna do this. We are not gonna get to the fighting, okay? That's not gonna happen. No way, Jose. No. That's okay. Thursday, heads will roll. My head, mostly. Also, I remember seeing from Twitter, people were big mad that the raid and the trial was too easy. The trial was on the easy end. No, I didn't die nearly as much as I did for most endgame trials, but I mean, the reality is... Was it easy? The answer is no. It was an appropriate level of ouch. And there are some people saying, hey, well, easy doesn't mean a bad thing. Well, easy is a bad thing. We've played the game this much. There's a lot of discourse on Twitter that's kind of toxic. The reality is that easier don't hurt. Too easy is a problem, and too hard is a problem. And it's judging that line. It's pretty difficult. And sometimes they nail it, and sometimes they don't. Zodiac is a good example of when they didn't hit the mark. It was fucking hard. I found it to be appropriate. It was easier than some, and it was difficult enough that I had to watch what the fuck I was doing. Which is how you should be in this part of the game. Oh, if it was with Warchief and Derek. But no Kryl or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer in them, Charlene? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see, and as of late, I've been mulling over the opening of the worlds in the epigraph. As a being who endures by the will of the stars, we are susceptible to the influences of hopes and prayers, and thus we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that faith has shaped the nature of the 12 truly paints an intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was hoping that we might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasions, it seems. Be that as it may, I believe there might be another way to see them. We have journeyed with the gods. Asama told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. So if I... Oh! Exactly, I found Zodiac to be fucking hard. Fucking hard. And what fight was it? Oh, the end of Pandemonium. What the fuck? That was... To me, that felt more like an extreme fight than... What a fucking hard fight. I'm gonna try... Athena, yeah, what the fuck, man? No harm in that. I still don't know how to do it. If you are disinclined, do not feel pressure. It's completely your decision. Gods want to speak to me. I mean... Ooh. Ook, ook. Satisfaction, let's wit crown Graha together. My patron is Nofika. I think. I'm pretty sure. Still no sign of them. Something I mean to ask you. Adventurer, you're better traveled than most. Of all the places you've seen, what kinds do you like the best? Not snow. Bustling hubs brimming with activity, natural environment, unspoilt by man, faraway lands with new encounters to wait, quiet places where I can enjoy solitude. I like the faraway lands. Oh, the music was good. It's just holy fuck. I still can't beat it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I've beaten it, obviously, but, like, I get carried through it. I imagine you get such thrill of visiting the unknown places is something I can understand. I am partial to wandering Eorzea, so rich in aether this land. 'Twas when I was traveling through the 12th Wood where I encountered this fellow. I knew not where he came from, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He the baby Opo Opo. He's long since recovered and probably should have returned him to his home. But when I see him there, undaunted by the presence of gods, I can't help but feel 'twas fate to deliver him to me. Still, the day will come where we must go our separate ways. Oh, they're finally here, everyone! Garahatia! At your service. Dude, that's the best line. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings and deliberated a course of action. Indeed, hereon, we will thread with caution. The waveforms we recorded in the etheric analyzer revealed an unsettling occurrence. And in the course of fighting us, the gods expended a tremendous amount of their aether, so much so that to dilute their very essence. It is Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I think it's Indigenous Day for you guys. If so, we have a very happy Indigenous Day. But yeah, it is Thanksgiving. So we had our turkey. I have lots of turkey left, which, fuck yeah. It's nothing better than turkey sandwiches. Lest you worry, we have not done wrong, Warchief. The gods themselves wish to fight after all. And that being said, you should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn their true objective. In that end, we will seek the 13th unnamed being, whose duty it is to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, there's no reason to believe otherwise than saying the Watcher on the Moon. When they have to be toasted, and it has to be mayo, real mayo, not fucking Miracle Whip, because yuck. My family all eats the Miracle Whip. I don't like it. I like it in like potato salad, and that's kind of the end of it. We're so pleased to know we have required permission to use the Tower of Babel. Nice. So we're really going then to the moon? Huzzah! Yeah, I wonder what the Watcher's like. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so I had the day off. This is why I had a lot of time to film some videos and get a bunch of shit going, and it was great. If you still wish to seek the gods, best seek them out now. He's the 13th, ain't he? I don't know, he's connected. He's gotta be connected. Like, they'd be dicking me around, like. I like jarred mayo. I just don't like Miracle Whip. There's like Hellman's. Hellman's is the gold standard. And Heinz makes a pretty good one, I have to admit. It's different, but it's really not bad. I can eat the cheap shit. I just don't like Miracle Whip. Better go. I am pleased that you should seek me out. I'd wish to speak with you. It does me well that you've been dedicating yourself to crafting. In my capacity as builder, I watch your progress. Listen on... The act of crafting embodies the spirit and improvement of advancement. 'Tis my hope that you will strive forward and seize what you desire most with your hands. Speaking of crafting, I'm making a toque. Your girl knits. A lot. Alright, Ralgard. You're gonna save no Fika for last. Well, if it's a dauntless Warchief, well, I'm happy you to call on me. When you and yours investigated the origins of the Fist of Ralgal, you poised me with some interesting theories. The connection between myself and the Sylph's divinity in particular. You did well to draw that conclusion. Your inquiring minds have taken you this far, child of man, and it'll take you further still. That? Azima? She looks fantastic. At last you've come. I have entrusted my zealous scholar companion with the message. Ever since our first meeting, I simply knew we must see you again. There's something familiar about you. You awaken forgotten feelings in me. Once I since smoldered like the embers of the ashes. Perhaps you resemble someone I knew long ago. Yet whatever reason, your presence gives me comfort and warmth. May your light ever burn bright. Some of the cosplays of her is fucking great. Looking respectfully. That's true. This is true. We all behave. No bad behavior. No, that's the last one. Because no Fika's there. Oh, there's their little character dudes. Okay, I remember. Heaven and of Ice. A little Bun. Nymphina. Her cosplay too was real cool. Oh, Warchief, what a delightful surprise. You wished to see me, did you? I am truly grateful we could talk like this. As you know, I'm the goddess of love, yet obviously doesn't mean I have a monopoly on love. For instance, my brethren love mankind with all their hearts, just like me. And whether yet or not Oshan is my beloved as mortals believe, I have more than enough room in my heart for everyone, be it men or gods. I love you all alike. And needless to say, I love my adorable Dalamud too. Yes. I love Dalamud. The good boy. Kinda not really. Hello. Dalamut. No! It's not nice, Calvin. So good. How bold of you to summon me. 'Tis no less I expect from you. In recognition of your valor and deeds, I offer word of counsel. Well do I know the power of men's hopes, of mortal faith. There is no faith that I reject. Yet in every age there are those who invoke the name of the divine in their own ends. Be not misled by them. It does, but I'm stuck. Honestly, because the problem with Final Fantasy XIV cosplays is they go from some that are more simple to what the fuck in less than 8 seconds flat. So, I did my first cosplay, which I felt was a simple cosplay because it was all fabric, it was all stuff that I knew how to do. I wasn't taking on something new, except I learned to sew to do it. My problem is, what's the next project? I would like to have something done by April. That's the goal. And my problem is I don't know what to do. Okay? I am looking for that next step, either something a little more complex in the sewing, or start looking at armor because it's a new skill that I eventually need to do. My problem is I don't know fuck all about armor. So when you look at armored characters, you really go from none to what the fuck. Or even some of the sewing bits, you go from Julia Chai to what the fuck. But thank you, Calvin. I appreciate that, truly. So, my husband told me to cosplay myself, which I told him I don't want to do. And he's like, why? And I said, well, I find it, a lot of people cosplay their Warriors of Light, which is fine, that is your choice. But I feel when you go to a convention, it kind of feels off that, you know, you're not cosplaying something that people would recognize and stuff like that. My husband, and this, what he said, he corrected me. He said, no, you cosplay the characters that you love. And these people just love the characters they made. He was right. He was absolutely right. But this ain't begin your sewing there. I don't know who, absolutely the fuck not. So I don't know. I have no idea what my next step is. Well, thank you, Trinity. Trinity's seen it in person. In all my silliness. Actually, for those of you who are, I don't know if there's anybody in the chat that is, but if you are on the east coast of Canada or coming to the east coast of Canada at the end of the month, HalCon, Halifax, I will be there in Julia Chai. So, cannot wait. I'll get to wear it again. Okay, Nimia. Culture. Yeah, but to be fair, did you see the Dofika cosplayer? Man. Well now, this is my dear Warchief. How good of you to call me. I'm sorry I gave you a shock by joining my brother in battle, but I couldn't help myself. We've always done everything together, he and I. Such a joy to face you and yours, and you displayed the self-same determination that allowed you to defy fate, and it was one surprise after another. Well, that's the only one so far I didn't like, that didn't, you know, kind of increase the story. I'll think. Warchief, is it? I must say, there's something to be said about being summoned by a mortal. The life of a man is but a drop in the great river of time, and thus you and yours won't rush ahead, not wasting a single moment. But be that as it may, certain sights will only come into view when someone stops to look. So do not be afraid to pass the time in such ways. At first, it may not seem fruitful. See, that's beautiful. And he's right. Should you dare so, we'll be visited with an eye-opening experience, such richness of tongue. Also, like, I'm gonna add to that, do shit that makes you happy. Do the stupid shit that makes you happy. Saturday, my husband went hunting, and I had our son. He was off to his sports. And I did the thing that made me happy. And you guys, I sent the picture in Discord as well on Twitter, but like, I drove the old roads to go look at the leaves. Fall makes me happy. Then I went to the dollar store and looked at all the fall stuff, because that makes me happy. I bought this. It's wool. That's what my hat's gonna be that I'm working on. Because again, those colors, like, you know, it was a moment. Cost me $4.50. And it was great. I enjoyed that time very much. My girl, Novika. My patron, I believe. She's the matron, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's the one. Why isn't my faithful Warchief? You wish to speak, do you? Tell me, have you ever met an elemental? Many have hold that they were born of me, and as I mentioned, they are the voice of those who abide by the 12's wood. At times they may seem excessive for their actions, but it is out in abundance of love, so pray be good to them and heed their warnings. That dress, man, I would wear that all the time. All right, let's go see. I like that. They were all very sweet, touching messages. Hold on. My destination's here. Peebs, why can't you fly? Shut up. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I haven't done it yet here. I'm sorry, I know. We're at 6.5, I know. The Waddle team goes in first. Love that. Greetings, Heidelman's champion. You are welcome here as your companions. Graha's tail in the fucking thing. I love that. It's a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that we would answer some questions about Heidelin. We have deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm, and in addition to the names and the duties of the 12, it speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct to assume that individual is you? 12 have existed for an era. If you know aught of them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have desire to which claim only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please? So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You've earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation, that I have been imbued with some memories of the past. They are far from complete. What do you got for me? First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being. An entity created by Heidelin to serve a purpose alongside of the 12. Together they are charged with preserving the equilibrium on a sundered, unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world should be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memory of that time, Venat selected those she deemed best suited for their respective duties. That's why they have personalities like mortals. Men and women, they once were influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did faith of the mortals. Knowingly or not, when men pray, they will object their worship to assume a form to better grant them their heart's desire. In this matter, the 12 have been shaped over eons into images that fit man's ideals. Nofika. Nofika. Okay, be good, Peebs. So, you were right, Raha. Hopes and prayers. have been powered. Where's the little cute little fucker? Yet, even thus they have changed at Venat's behest. They would be refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there have been times where they acted in ways they were contrary to your expectations. But now that Heidelin is no more, the final days of verdict, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate. All on their own. 'Tis not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind. Nay, far from it. Well, for once I never felt the god meant us ill. To have guarantee as well, it wouldn't possibly doubt them anymore. Most reassuring, the connection between you and the 12. Yeah, we may proceed with our quest with easier hearts. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. We shall return to Umphalos and continue engaging with our brethren. That as well. As I watch on, I shall pray that your tale comes to a happy conclusion for God and men alike. Oh, cute! You little arsehole, you know something. Ass. May your journey be fulfilling. Alright. Back to more donut. Okay, let's go. Journey be worth it. Our mother's voice comes a whole lot, quite often. Alright, let's go. Have you met the Wander? The Wanding Mistral, yeah. Hello, Kane. Long time no see, Kane. Welcome. Something's amiss. The gods' avatars are nowhere to be seen. That's because our preparations are complete. Audacious woman. I'm having a good time. Enjoying this. We finished 6.5, which beautiful. Love the ending of that. Now the negative stuff that I heard. Oh. You're beautiful. Who are you? Oh, these are the next gods. Okay. No, don't even worry about it, Kane. You don't owe me a sorry. And I hope that your week is going much better. Waited so bloody long for this moment. The god, the wanderer. No, I don't think so. Lyman. Such uncouth words for the first who speak unto our guests. Oh, leave off, Thaliak. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. Be the first to admit my joy on the momentous occasion, but would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. 'Tis our understanding that you have spoken with the Watcher and ascertained our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Heidelin to tend to the star. Having built Amphalos in its heart and our sanctums throughout Aether Ritoriosia, we labor to preserve the balance of reality. 'Tis what we have learned. But there's still one thing we don't understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm that you and yours dilute themselves by fighting us. Would this not impede with your ability to carry out your duties? We appreciate your concern, but you needn't worry. Thank you! Fucking told you. You lied to me. I knew you were him all along. Listen, we've been calling him out for a while. Likewise, I knew you harbored suspicion of my true identity. Sneaky fucker. I knew. Well, my brethren used various creatures as their avatars. I chose the form of a man. Better share in your solitude. And it fell to me. We get the slow reveal. Love that. The Wanderer. The beacon onto Amphalos that could grant our wish. What? How could you hide such a thing from us? I mean, I didn't feel like we hid it very well. Well, you know my true identity and our purpose. I feared you would refuse to fight us. But our fears were unfounded. You heeded our request and despite the hardships, endeavored to grant it. Forgive me. I must leave the little fellow in your care. Oh my goodness, Kane, you're braver than I am. I saved it all, like, for the stream, but, like, I also don't mind waiting for people to be into this further. It kind of scares the shit out of me as a healer. I love the fact that that's a bodysuit. Fucking love that. Anyway, innermost part of our realm, we shall chill the truth of it. It's in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. This is our grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. I didn't guess that he was the Wanderer, but I knew he was part of them, easily. I shall receive you with all. Be as raging torrent, child of man. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's rough. Poor little Oppo. Well, I hope it gave you some time. Just... I've been there. I mean, listen, we've all been there eventually at some point. I can't offer you words that make you feel better, but sometimes these types of distractions are everything. I have a sunflower on my wall. I'm gonna have to pass because I'm gonna get to it and then we're gonna finish it on Thursday. On Thursday, absolutely. And then solitude. And in order to beckon us, he exposed it as an explorer. This is the god you picked? That's right on. In spite of this, I do not feel though I've been deceived, nor I harbor any resentment either. I simply feel sad. I understand. Just a dear friend that we were suddenly spirited away. In hindsight, perhaps it was an expectation the upcoming battle kept him at arm's length. Oop. Oh! Must be harder for you. But to know that the one of the 12 walked among us makes me want to do best by them. I'll tell you about the sunflower in a second. Since the immemorial, the 12 have been watched over us. As even they fulfilled their purpose by maintaining stability as beings possessed by sentence, they also heated the hearts of man. Let us likewise heed their hearts and the utmost grant them their desire. Then I believe we all know what comes next. Punchy, punchy, hand, hand. That's what comes next. Poor little baby. By all indications, this will be the final foray of the God Sanctum. This task we entrust to you. There's no telling what may happen after, so I shall remain on guard here. Twice you have tried it, and I have faith that you'll do so again. Go well, Warchief. Thalia. Okay, so we'll be doing this on Thursday, but let me tell you the story about the sunflower. It's a silly story, but it's true. You guys may not know this. I was mostly raised by my grandmother. Okay? When I say mostly, I mean I was raised by my grandmother. She pretty much lived at our house for 8 years. When I say pretty much, I mean she was there Monday through Friday, and most weekends we would go to her place, like, pretty much raised by her. So when she moved on, or passed on, I did what most people do, took it fucking, I was devastated. Didn't sleep much that night, so I got up. And I mean, I'm no artist. I'm pretty good. I'd even say a little above average. But that's kind of where I sit, little above average. And I drew and colored in a sunflower. All pastel, and could I do a better job today? Yes. Listen, that's not up for debate. Yes. But I can see it from here. Okay? I can see it from here. It is hung on my walls ever since. I put it in a frame, and no matter how many times I moved, I don't care what I change in my decor, that's there. Every time. And she passed away 12 years ago now? She passed away about a month after my second born was born. So, if you find what helps you through it, and whether that's adventuring in a different world, whether that's, some people like to work through it, keep busy, some people just go to the beach and have a scream. Whatever helps you. And that helped me, and that's still on my wall. So, I'll put a picture of it in the Discord later. Again, she ain't great, but she's not going anywhere. So, other than that, 6.5 was fantastic. I don't know why people are complaining. And I heard on Twitter that this also was not so great because there's some kind of trope it ends in. I don't know. I'll wait and see. Either way, so far I'm actually quite impressed with 6.5. It is the best patch of the bunch. I would argue 6.1 was really good, but I think 6.5 really tied it in, so 6.5 really tied it together so nice. So, to Thursday for some bad behavior in dungeons. Wednesday we will be on Twitch with Final Fantasy 16, if I can put Baldur's Gate down for 5 minutes. And then, yeah, we've got some videos coming. I've already filmed a long form. I have I'm hoping to get a second long form video out. And a bunch of shorts peppered in. So I got a bunch. I filmed 3 today. I've got at least 2 that I can haul from here. I think we'll be fine. So, in the meantime, you all know where to find me. I'm a little everywhere. Warchief, Peebs on all the socials. If you like the stream, hit the subscribe button. She's free and I upload all the fucking time. In the meantime, have a great night. Thanks so much for being here. Take it easy, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Good night.